Tyler Yamamoto from the Edmonton Oilers, Mike Riley from the Boston Bruins, Mikael Granlund, he's with the Pittsburgh Penguins, not the Minnesota Wild, and Anthony Mantha from the Washington Capitals, and Ryan Suter from the Stars. Some recency bias there with Suter based on the way that his playoffs went. He could, if bought out, I still think a long shot, but could become the first player ever in the NHL's salary cap era to be bought out twice in his career. He's going to be making $833K, not a big deal, from the Minnesota Wild until 2029. Pretty decent work if you can get it. But of these guys on the list, Colby, who stands out to you as potentially being the most likely, or what makes the most sense to you?
Yeah, so I've gone back and forth with this, Frank, because I wanted to give you one, but I'm having a difficult time getting there, and it's because Granlund and Mantha are so eerily similar to me, even though one has 1 year and one has 2 year. Now, it's probably Granlund because he still has 2 years left on his contract in Pittsburgh. That is an aging team. They are going to have a new general manager. They've got their core of older players. They need speed. They need youth. They need to use that $5 million in cap space, and they need to get younger. They need to get quicker. You look at the way that his contract would hit them next season, 833, and then 3 seasons at 1.8.
So almost a $4.2 million in savings for this upcoming season, which, as you mentioned, would be critical for the Pens. My only question is, we don't know who the next GM is going to be and what they think on it yet, their thought process. And if you're the Pens, it also kind of further prolongs the pain. It gives you 4 years of Granlund on your books versus maybe just trying to cut your losses and retain some and trade him and just have him on the books for 2. What do you think?
Well, 1.833 for 3 more seasons is a big number, Frank, but we do know the cap is going to eventually start substantially moving upwards, right, and giving relief to some of these teams. Look, I think at the end of the day, this is a list of all possibilities. I think all these general managers are having these conversations right now.